Well, hi there, Cancer. Welcome to Pirate Readings. I'm Lady J, and I'm here to talk to you about the 11th through the 17th of August. You will notice I am not at home. I am in Washington, so I am in an Airbnb, and I'm doing my job. But at the same time as I'm doing my job, I have my hosts who are doing their lives as well. You may find, in fact, that you hear some footsteps or some conversation that sounds like weird background noise. And that is exactly what it is. It's just weird background noise. I really hope it doesn't bother you too much, but it's where I'm at and what we're doing. So hang in there. I'm hanging in there. Let's get to it, right? I have the 3 cards in front of me from the overview video, and I also have this cool card that is our guiding card for the month. We have Foggy Bog, referring to patience. We never need patience more than when things are unclear. So with the Foggy Bog, everything in your world right now is unclear. So as we proceed through this next week, I know that last week you made some surprising decisions once you had a little glimpse of clarity. This is reminding you to remain patient as you move forward, and we'll see how things play out, all right? So let's go ahead and look at these cards. So we have the 3 cards from the overview video, and I'm going to go ahead and add some cards that have been pre-programmed for you, and we will see what comes next. So of course we're going to be practicing releasing excess, which is your guiding message from my better angels for this month. Excess in whatever area you've got excess, whether it's physical stuff or money or whatever you got in excess, you're going to get rid of it, okay? The other thing that you're going to do is we're all 12 signs going to be coming together, okay? So we want to practice that little bit because it's important. Finding ways and means to come together with other folksies, all 12 signs, no question there. Everybody should come together in some area of our lives, all right? So that's going to be important, all right? So let's go ahead and look at what's going on here. All right, so for the August 11th through the 17th, you are fighting for your ideas, okay? You're going to start out with an overriding theme for the week of fighting for your ideas, wanting to stand up for what you want, and seeing what happens when you can work, how you can get there. You will be given some empowering information, which is going to be really, really great, but you can't even share what that is, okay? So you're going to be given a secret, basically. If you shared this information, somebody else will take the information from you and use it against you, okay? So we don't want that, so you have to hold still and not use it, all right? Interestingly, the Page of Swords is over here in the blocking department, so one more time, this empowering information they give you puts you in a place where you have to just be quiet about it. You're like, oh, right? Oh, man, right? But the 8 of Cups is here, showing that in some area of your life, you'll be walking away from somebody who is no longer serving you, okay? So this card is pretty great. Mostly it really has to do with the release that we have to do. When we have people in our lives that aren't serving us, we have to let them go. And only we can decide who is right for us and who isn't right for us anymore. Who fits where we're going, who can fit in the suitcase, so to speak, as we move forward in our lives. And if they don't fit in the suitcase, well, it's okay to release them and create a boundary. It's an important part of what it is to do what we do, okay? So living our lives and always create situations where we're consistently packing a bag to go to the next level, right? And if you can't take this person with you to the next level, then it's important for you to release them, all right? We want you to understand and appreciate the fact that it's not going to be okay anymore, okay? Excellent. We are going to now talk about the area that's blocking you, the information that came to you that was empowering. Very good information came to you and put you on the back foot over here where you're like, okay, now that's a secret. I can't use it. So of course it's blocking you from moving forward. You're like, okay, so I got to stop trying to push forward in the situation because it won't help me in the moment or later. So in fact, we don't want you to get hung up on the fact that you're being put on the back foot and you have a little secret. We're just going to have you get a little quiet. Let's get a little quiet. Okay, everything is going to come out right in the end, but you're in the process still of weeding a person out. That's fine, but you're holding back yourself. All of this stuff here, I feel like, is being put on the back burner for a minute. There is the Queen of Wands, who is a like-minded person, and the person you're releasing, this could be the person you're releasing, or it could be someone else. But this person here is definitely getting in your way. She is not helping you in your process. Even though she's super down to earth and easygoing, it doesn't mean she isn't getting in the way, okay? She might be your competition for whatever this situation is that's coming through, right? And she would certainly love to hear this information, but we need to not tell her that information. She is still in the way, okay? Now then, we're moving forward with, at the end, or this week, the solution is to take your ideas and share them with the world in some other area. Like, this isn't your powerful information, this is your regular information. Now, of course, we also have the Five of Wands showing that you're going to rally the troops. You're going to get people together, believing what you want to believe and sharing what you believe with them. So you have a posse of people backing you up. You're good. You're having this awesome moment. And in fact, you're manifesting what you need. We have the Empress here. And this is all about manifesting everything you need in your world right now. She's going to help you bring forth whatever it is you want. All you got to do is put the energy out in the universe and it will come to you. So this is not the doing thing, this is the wishing. So this card is all about wishing for what you want and getting yourself to where you want to be, okay? So this is a great card. I love this card. Be careful what you wish for. Definitely be specific about what you're asking for the universe. And when you do, tell the universe, hey, this is exactly what I want. I want a cargo van. I don't want it to have low mileage. I want it to have a real easy price. And I want it to come to me for nearly free. Ta-da! And then once you've put that energy out in the universe, then the universe is going to take care of you by serendipitously, someone's going to say, oh, hey, I have this van. I really need to park it in your driveway. I'm getting a divorce and I need to hide it somewhere. I'm sorry why I keep getting that. I don't know why I keep getting that, but it's a way for a van to end up in your driveway. That's serendipity. And ultimately, I'm not worried as much about the other person who's putting the van in your driveway, but I am more interested in the fact that after a period of time, this person isn't going to want it anymore and not need it anymore, and they will just say, hey, the pink slip's in the glove box, pay me blah, blah, blah. It'll be a nice low number, and it'll be yours. Presto. So this is good news. We like that very much. And indeed, it'll come to you easy peasy. Nice. So obviously you're not in the van situation per se, but be careful what you wish for, okay? And make sure that it's something that is totally doable as opposed to something, I mean, you can dream big for sure, but I don't want you to, you know, put all your eggs in the lottery. If you're not buying tickets, you know, you got to do the work. But at the same time, realistic dreams help this along quite a lot. Okay, so excellent. We are going to go ahead and pull you an animal card right now. We have the Animal Dreaming Oracle cards. We have pre-programmed them for you. And once again, I'm going to go ahead and put these cards out here. Excellent. And now Cancer, let's go ahead and pull a card for you. Oh, it's really that one. Okay, cool. So we're going to go ahead and pick these up. Very nice. Let's see what animal you got. Ooh, we got Raven. Magic. Ha, very much so. Speaking of the Empress and the magic they bring. I love that. So the Raven represents magic because of its color and its mythology. It brings, it's so tied to the light as well as the dark, as in the black and the white. So please keep in mind that there's a duality to this card that is not spoken about very much, and the reality of magic can go either way, light and dark, of course. I want you to, of course, focus on the light. I am a light person. I am a light worker. I am all about the light, but I do acknowledge that there is dark in the universe. Hey, that one can't exist without the other, for sure. But if you focus more on what you bring and what you can use your voice to create in the universe that is light, I think that will help tremendously. Your ideas are good, and you're going to be sharing them, so that's wonderful news. And I think you're going to be using your voice to get that point across. That's very nice. Rallying the troops, very good. And then wishing for what you need. Excellent. So use your voice in those areas. Well, on the other hand, with all of this power stuff coming up, you'll want to keep it to yourself, all right? And don't forget to create boundaries, all right? So we want you to happily and lovingly create boundaries for yourself. That will be very beneficial for you. Let's get you a pocket full of rocks, okay? So we're going to grab a few rocks from over here. Okay. So we have clear quartz, black amethyst, and, whoops, turquoise. So very cool. These two are actually writing side by side. Very interesting. Oh yeah, and I just got a solid message for you. Turquoise is all about your ancestors talking to you and showing you interesting information through your third eye. That's your sixth chakra. And this black amethyst is all about seeing behind the veil, okay? Seeing behind the veil, seeing the shadow side of things. We were seeing behind the veil last week. We were seeing behind the veil as well. So with another stone. So this is about you seeing the shadow side, your ancestors showing you the shadow side of what's coming towards you and getting some clarity from it, okay? We want you to use the clear quartz to create clarity for yourself. This is going to be super helpful to you so you can move forward with a clear understanding of what's happening, okay? Excellent. We're going to go ahead and set these stones down right here. And we will, of course, talk about how you don't have to carry those if you don't want to. But always, if you're carrying some stone, please put it in the bottom in the comments. Let me know what you're carrying. I'm so excited. How is it helping you in whatever area of your life that you're using it for? All right? These, how will they apply to any given situation? If you have questions, don't be afraid to ask. Leave me a comments below and I will help you in any way I can. And if it turns out a different stone would be better supportive, more supportive for you in a given situation, by all means, we will talk about it. All right? So, if you haven't liked and subscribed, do so now. I would really appreciate it. It's totally free and it helps get the word out and keeps my channel growing, which, I mean, it's just a wee little baby right now. So every single one of you beautiful human beings and cancers are my favorites right now, and I love you guys so much. I do hope that you will all stick around and keep watching, because once a week I post videos, and we'll talk next week about the 18th through the 24th. All right? Thank you so much for your support. We'll talk then.